guys, it's Sam. Welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I am going to be doing yet again another back to school video. Now these videos have been all over YouTube lately and I absolutely love them, so I just want to keep doing this type of content. So if you have any ideas for me, definitely let me know down below in the comments, and comment down below what your favorite thing to back to school season is. Personally for me, it's school supply shopping and going regular shopping, which a haul will be coming soon, so stay tuned. With all that being said, I do answer every single comment, so if you want to chat with me, leave me a comment down below. We recently just hit 5K on YouTube, and that is such an honor to me. It was my dream to reach 5K by the end of the summer, and it is July 18th when I'm filming this, and I hit 5K today, so thank you so much. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. If you guys did want to subscribe, it would mean the world to me, and give this video a huge thumbs up. All that being said, today I am doing a apps you need for college or high school video. Now these apps, some of them I used in high school, some of them I still use to this day. So I split the video up into a couple sections, and with all that being said, I talked for a very long time, so let's get into the video. Okay, so I have a little school folder on my phone. I actually have two. One is called school and one is called college. So for the college folder, it is more of things I use for my personal school, such as Seton Hall University. And for the school folder, it's apps that like anyone can use. So the first thing I'm going to start with is the school folder, and the first thing I have is Google Classroom. Google Classroom is an app that a lot of high school students will tend to use, as well as middle schoolers, just because the teachers tend to go to all things Google. And on Google Classroom you will see a list of all your classes, and everything that the teacher posts, if they want to, will go to Google Classroom depending on how your school works and if they use that app or not. My high school did use Google Classroom, so that is an app that I found very useful in order to know everything that my teacher was posting. Again, that is more of an app that is generated for you if your teacher tells you to download it, just because if your teacher isn't using it, then it really doesn't have use for you. The next app that I have is Duolingo. Now this app is a really good app to learn new languages. Personally, I'm learning Spanish right now, and what you do is you open the app and you just like create an account, and it asked me in the beginning if I knew any Spanish. For me, I did, so I just took a test, and then it graded my scores on what I got right and what I got wrong, and then teaches me from there what I need to learn and what I don't need to learn, like what I already knew. So when I look on the app, it looks like this. They have intro, phases, travel, restaurant, family, and you can just click one of those and it will teach you something new each day. For me, I have it set for 10 minutes, and this isn't really, I guess, used for school unless you are taking a language. This, for me, is something I used to use for school when I was in Spanish, but now I just use it to learn Spanish, and I also want to learn Italian because when I am older and have opportunities to travel, I really want to go to Italy, and I want to go to Greece, and I want to go to Spain. So I would like to know Spanish and Italian. The next app that I have, which is literally an amazing app, is an app called Forest. So a lot of people don't know about Forest for an app for school, but for me, I am a huge person that loves to time block. So if you don't know what time blocking is, it's basically when you set a specific amount of time to only do one thing. This app could be used for studying, for doing homework, whatever it may be. I feel like it's a really good app to get you in a mindset and keep you off your phone. So basically what you do is you obviously open the app, and it's an app where you can basically time block, and you have to stay on the app for the amount of time that you set the app to. So basically what this app does is you open it, like I said, and then you are planting a tree. So you scroll the circle around for how much time you want to time block for and how much time you want to study and everything like that. And let's just say you did for 30 minutes. You hit plant, and when you plant it, you can't leave the app until the 30 minutes is up, because if you leave the app, the tree won't make it, and obviously you want the tree to be planted and stay alive. So that's just a good way to keep your mind off your phone, because you won't get notifications and you'll just be in that studying time block. Also, if I'm looking down, I'm looking at the phone. I'll have little clips on the screen though, so you guys can see what I'm doing. So that's this app. I recently downloaded this. My boyfriend actually told me about it, and I hope it helps you guys as well. The next app that I have is Desmos. So this is an app that helps you with school. Obviously it helps you with school, that's the whole point of this video. So if you are a math major, an accounting major, a graphing major, or if you are in high school and you're in algebra or pre-calc, you're gonna find yourself coming across graphing. And for me, I was never good at graphing things, so a good way for me to learn was to use Desmos or Mathway. Basically what Desmos does is you just put in a line that you're trying to graph, and let's just say it was y equals 5x plus 7. It'll graph it for you and show you exactly how the graph should look, which is really cool because it helps you and teaches you how to do it. The next app that I have is Quizlet. I feel like Quizlet is in every single one of these videos that you see on the internet, but is much needed because everyone has tests and everyone needs to study, or mainly everyone. I mean, not everyone does, but I feel like everyone should unless you're insanely smart, and if you are, I am jealous. If you can go into a test with no stress and have not studied at all, I'm jealous, like wow. Okay, but basically I use this for accounting and marketing. I do use it for other apps, but I got locked out of my old account, so this is my new account that I used for the spring semester. But I do use this app and I will use it again in the fall. So I have accounting and I have marketing on here, and basically what you do is, for example, I have liability and then it tells me what the definition of liability is, and you can do it in different settings. So you can do it in Learn, which just helps you like learn the definition. You can do it in flashcard, you can do it in Write, which would make you write it out. You can do it in Match, and then you can take a test based on all the little flashcards that you made. So that's a good way to study. The next app I have is Kahoot. So I know a lot of college students most likely don't use this anymore, but when I was in high school, I used Kahoot all the time. Basically what it is, it's kind of like a group study app. So basically you create a little like Kahoot session with all like questions and answers, and you get into groups. You could also do it by yourself and you just answer the question. I feel like this is a good app to do with friends just because it's a little competitive and you always want to win, or at least I always wanted to win. So it made me have a fun time while learning the vocabulary words and the questions and everything that was going to be on the test. Again, that is something that most high school and middle school teachers do, at least in my area. But I feel like if you're a college student, you could also do this with your friends and have like a little competition, and then you guys could like win a prize or something at the end. I don't know. Whatever works, that's just a good app to use if you wanted to do something like that. The next app that I have is Microsoft Teams. Now I use this for my school a lot. Basically what it is it's a way that you can Zoom call your teachers, chat with your teachers, face chat your friends for like school, and you can do it in groups. So I think about like 40 people could be in the class, and that's how I have my online classes. And you can also get assignments on there and post assignments on there. So I just use that for school. Then I have OneNote. So OneNote is a really good app for taking notes on your phone or your computer, because you can also have this app on your computer as long as you have a Microsoft ThinkPad computer. I know you can have it. So basically what I have here is just marketing, accounting, and then a new section. That was just another accounting class that I was in that I just didn't name. And I'll just show you guys really quick some of my notes. So it looks like this. And it's a good way to just write out all your notes while the teacher is talking. You can also draw on here, which is cool, and it transfers. So as long as you have an account, it goes from your phone to your computer and just makes everything really easy. So even if you typed it on your computer, you can still read it off of your phone, which is amazing, because then if you're out and about and you want to study really quick because you have some free time, you can easily do so. The next thing I have is Google Drive. So Google Drive is obviously an app that I feel like colleges use, high schoolers use, middle schoolers use, basically everyone uses. I did use this more in high school, but I do still use it in college to make study guides with my friends. And I feel like Google Drive is something that is really good because it always stores your documents and saves them right away. So it is less likely for your document to get lost, just in case your computer decides to bug out on you and just turn off, because that has happened to me so many times and I've lost so many documents because of it. But we're not going to talk about that because it gets me heated. The next app I have on my phone is Chegg. So Chegg is obviously an app that we all pretty much know. It helps a lot of people pass classes. I personally use Chegg for textbooks and also for help with homework or for help with studying. So if I have a test question and I can't get in touch with my teacher right away and I know that Chegg will answer within 24 hours, I just post the question to Chegg and they tell me exactly how to do a certain problem. So I learn and understand exactly what I was doing wrong after I already tried out the problem. I like to use Chegg for that. The next app that I have on my phone is GoodNotes. So GoodNotes is an app that I mainly use on my iPad, but it's an app that I feel like everyone should have just because it's a really good note-taking app. And if you don't want to use that, there's also Notability. I haven't tried that one personally, but I know a lot of you guys because I asked you on my Instagram, which if you don't follow me, go follow me. It'll be on the screen right here. And I asked some of you guys said that Notability was good, so I just wanted to say if you don't want to have GoodNotes, Notability is another one you could have. Both of them are around $8 to $10, so just keep that in mind, but they're a good investment. But basically on GoodNotes, you can easily make notebooks and folders and have everything organized. You can pick fonts and everything like that, which is always really cool because you can make it like your own. Okay, now I'm gonna go on to my college folder. So for college, I use Outlook. Outlook is basically an email app that all of my professors email us on and keep us updated on. I know a lot of colleges use that, but I don't know if high schoolers use that. For high school, I didn't really have my own email other than my Google Drive account and my Google Classroom. So just keep that in mind. I know a lot of colleges use that. I don't know if all of them use it, but that's how my school stays in contact with me and how I can email my professors. Then I have Blackboard. So Blackboard is another app that colleges use and a lot of colleges use. Mine in particular does use it. And this is just an app where professors post assignments. There is the syllabus for the class on there. There is all due dates and everything like that and everything they expect for the class. So this is an app where they also use to stay in contact with us and post things that we need to be aware of. This is kind of like high schoolers' Google Classroom just for college students, if that makes sense. And then another app I have on my phone is SHU Mobile. This is an app for my personal college. So some of you will have this if you go to Seton Hall University, but if you don't, you will probably have an app for your specific school. Definitely recommend getting your school app though if you are in college or if your high school or middle school has an app, just because it's good to always stay in touch and understand everything that's going on. And then the last thing I want to talk about is Google Calendar. So Google Calendar is such a good app and reminds you of so many things. You can put upcoming tests in here, upcoming homework assignments, upcoming projects, and it'll just remind you to do them on certain dates. For this video, I actually just created a new Google Calendar account because I didn't want to show some of the things that were on my regular calendar just because they're upcoming videos and some of it's personal that I don't want to put on the internet. So just know that I do use Google Calendar, even though in this little clip that you guys are seeing, you guys can't see anything. That is because I created a new account for this particular video just to keep certain things private. Hi guys, it's Editing Sam. Really quick, I just dropped my camera so hard. This may be my last time filming on this camera. It literally fell so hard. I wish I was exaggerating. My heart is still pounding. But what I wanted to say was I forgot to include two apps. Another app is Reminders. Reminders is great. You can set reminders on your phone. It kind of acts as sticky notes in my opinion. And because a lot of classes are online this semester due to the current situation of the world, I do want to say that another good online app that teachers use a lot is Zoom. So I couldn't believe that I forgot to include that in there, but just know that those two are another two good apps that should be on your phone if you wanted them to be. Okay, back to the regular scheduled video. With all that being said, that is basically all the apps that I use for college and that I think is worth mentioning in this video. If you guys do have any more recommendations and apps that I should download for college, let me know and let everyone know in the comments down below. I do answer every comment and I would love to chat with you all. Thank you guys again for all the support on my channel. It means so much to me. I hope you have a great day. Subscribe if you want to, follow me on Instagram if you want to, and like this video if you want to. All your support really helps me grow. And with all that being said, thank you so much. I love you and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.